It's time to start shipping AI products, not marketing AI products. I think this is my message to Tesla as we are looking at a pretty bad start of the year. So far, we're down almost 7% in the fund. I think Tesla and Nvidia are two largest positions, including Bitcoin, also the third position we have. Everything is down. Makes us look pretty stupid because there's two ways a hedge fund manager can look really stupid. And spoiler alert, it's not losing money. That's not the problem. You can lose money in this business, but there's two ways you can look really, really stupid. Way number one is if you are underperforming gold, and way number two is if you're underperforming real estate, because those are the two most stupid assets you can own. And if you underperform the most stupid assets you can own, then by definition you're stupid. So, and that's exactly where we stand right now. I don't know about real estate. Maybe real estate isn't outperforming us, but definitely gold. So given the situation that we're in right now as fund managers, and like I said, basically looking stupid for the last 12 months, gold is up 70%, and we're up maybe 12%. So this is pedestrian. And we owe it to our investors, we owe it to ourselves to outperform gold, for God's sake. Think about it. What is gold? It's nothing. It's the most stupid asset you can own. It's usually only outperforming in times when there is no growth, there is no hope, there's nothing. And the gold bugs are those that, you know, the zero summers, the anti-progress type people. Now, to be fair, some of the gold bugs actually rightly so, believe that once you have a gold standard, you can actually maybe start growing the economy and stuff. But I don't want to go into that conversation. As we're concerned right now, as far as we're concerned, gold is a stupid asset. Non-performing gold makes us stupid, and that's where we stand right now. So how can we fix this? And this is the episode here. The episode is start shipping AI products. Don't market them. This is the message to Tesla. And this is how we're going to outperform gold. This is how we outperform all the other stupid assets out there. This is not even on podcast. It's January 20th, 2026. This is a Belco. For the year, we're down 6.5%. The market is flat, down by 6.5%. So like I said in the intro, we're actually underperforming gold. We're not necessarily measuring ourselves against the S&P, or in other words, sorry, we are measuring ourselves against the S&P, but that's not the problem. You can occasionally underperform the S&P. We're pretty confident that we're going to outperform the S&P, and I'm going to explain why, and then actually talk about the main topic, which is, again, ship AI products. This is the message to Tesla in particular, also, of course, Nvidia, but mainly Tesla. So why are we measuring ourselves against the S&P? Because when people invest in productive assets, i.e. the stock market, that's the benchmark globally, and we want to beat that benchmark. Now, there is another way to think about investing, which is there is no productivity, there is no growth, everything is just inflation. There's a zero-sum game out there. All this, 8 billion people going to work every day. It's all just a waste of time. There isn't real value creation in the world, because whatever value is created here, it's going to be destroyed over there. So therefore, the only thing you really can own is hard assets that are by definition not can't grow, and therefore are scarce and everybody wants. And gold is the main one. Real estate is another one. Actually, to be precise, land would be the real corollary here. And we always have said that from the beginning at Orange Capital Partners, this is our main competition. We're not measuring ourselves against it, because again, when you make a decision to invest with Orange Capital Partners, you've already made a conscious decision to bet on productivity and growth, and therefore you are not interested in gold and real estate. We always tell our investors, if you want to invest in gold and real estate, just go ahead. We're not going to do this, and it's not a good idea to invest in us if you believe the only thing one should own is gold and real estate. So back to the main topic of this episode. Like, we are underperforming gold, we're underperforming maybe even maybe not real estate. The problem with real estate is the following: real estate is and land are by definition scarce assets, but you can be taxed. There can be wars. You can be they can just take it away from you. Versus gold really is harder. In fact, the real asset to own here is Bitcoin, but that's a whole different episode. So anyway, let's focus on gold. We're outperforming gold. That's a bad thing, and we don't like it. How are we going to fix this? Start shipping AI products. Don't just market them. Tesla needs to do three things this year. Number one, it has to start delivering robotaxi without a driver. Number two, it has to deliver unsupervised FSD. And three, it has to start shipping Cybercabs at scale. If that happens, the stock will double at least, so we will outperform gold. Hopefully, I mean, who knows where gold's going to go, but if we can be at 1,000 this year with Tesla, then I think we will outperform gold. So these three things need to happen. We've heard enough about the potential and this and that, and it's all good. I mean, we are happy with the way, particularly Musk, but Tesla as a whole is marketing the products. It's fine. There, some improvement could be made, but overall, it's actually a decent company when it comes to marketing its products. It's pretty successful. Model Y is the best-selling car in the world, so there's nothing wrong with that. But in order for us now to make money as shareholders, we need AI products to be shipped, and the three AI products that Tesla has in the pipeline now that can be shipped this year. Number one is a driver-free robotaxi. Number two, unsupervised FSD, and number three, the Cybercab. I'm going to talk about each one specifically what it means. The driverless robotaxi means that you have a proof of concept, and you also can now start pricing, let's say, $1 per mile profitably, and scale it up also, because you don't need employees to drive around. So that's number one. I think also maybe proof of concept, even though we as FSD owners already know that it is working. I mean, we barely use the steering wheel anymore, so there is definitely unsupervised. The FSD is working, so we don't necessarily need a proof of concept for that. But what we don't know is the operation of robotaxi, things like cleaning, things like parking in specific areas. I mean, there's edge cases that need to be dealt with, and also how to deal with those. Let's say, should we have remote operators, things like that. Now, that needs to happen. Number two, unsupervised FSD. Now, why is that important? First, it's going to make my life a lot easier. I want to be able to relax, sleep, or maybe just check my phone while I'm driving. I know I can. I'm actually already doing this. I know I shouldn't, but I found a way to check my phone while I'm driving. It's really so safe that I'm very comfortable with doing it. You shouldn't do it. Don't do it. I'm not encouraging anybody to do it. And I think it's about time Tesla releases FSD unsupervised. Now, I know there's regulatory barriers to that. There is legal barriers and things like that, but it can be done. It can be done in certain jurisdictions. It needs to happen. It will drive car sales. It's another proof of concept, and it will finally, and it's the ultimate AI product to be shipped, because it has real value, direct real value for people. You can totally change your experience while driving. In fact, you're not driving anymore, so it's just a completely new experience, which I think that's what AI, in the end, that's what AI is. AI is not a tool. AI is like the internet. I think the analogy is actually very good, because the internet is not a tool. It changes the way we perceive the world. It changes the way we live. It changes the way we consume media, all kinds of things. And that's exactly what AI is going to do with real world AI, with unsupervised self-driving. Imagine a world where you can summon your car for real, over miles, maybe hundreds of miles. You fly to Texas, and at the same time your car drives to Texas, picks you up at the airport, and then you drive around. There's no more rental cars. There's none of that stuff anymore. Imagine your son is at Berkeley, and you send the car to pick him up. Your wife goes to work. She sends the car back, so your son can take the car and go somewhere. Like, that's real value. That's changing the life of people. Finally, the last thing that needs to happen for us to outperform gold and start making real money this year, that is Cybercab. Now, Cybercab, if I said unsupervised full self driving is the ultimate AI product, Cybercab, that's that's not even an AI product anymore. That is changing. That is like what Starship is for the launch business in space, right? Because now you have a whole new platform for transport. The idea of going home from a flight, landing, and jumping in an Uber versus using a Cybercab is the same like watching reels in a 25 cents movie box in 1912 and watching a movie on screen today. It's a whole different experience. It's much better. It's people will find all new kinds of use cases around this. I am pretty sure people will use cybercabs not just for transportation. It will be an entertainment thing. It will be, excuse me, it will be something people use for all kinds of things, maybe also things we shouldn't be talking about here. You know, two people have a space that they can, you know, be have privacy and things like that. Fundamentally, though, what's important for Tesla is to launch these products and also iterate around these products, right? The launch itself with Tesla, it's very important to understand that Tesla, like most products, but particularly when we're talking real hardware type stuff, products that actually have physical consequence, you need to iterate. So you need to launch and then improve, and so on and so forth. And that's exactly what they're doing right now with Robotaxi. That's what they've been doing. What they're doing with Cybertruck. There's a lot of improvement to be done, and that's why we need these launches to happen now, so we can start iterating with the company and hopefully see the improvements and then the inflection points that will get us to $1,000 a share. So to summarize, start shipping AI products. Don't just do marketing. Start shipping AI products. Don't market them. Marketing is fine, but at some point it has to be shipped. And the real ultimate AI products that Tesla is going to be shipping is unsupervised robotaxi, unsupervised FSD, and then Cybercab. Thank you.